Hello everybody, my name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business in Mansfield called The Flower Patch. I hope you're all well and I hope you had a great day in the sun yesterday. I sure did. Did my gardening like I said, and I was enjoying every moment of it and sorted it all out before I ended up having my dinner in the evening. So I relaxed after that knowing that it's all done now. So today we're going to be doing a pink Christmas wreath. I wanted to do one in pink because I've got the sign in pink, and instead of doing a traditional one I thought that I would do it in pink. I've already attached the bow. One of them says the mistletoe kisses and Christmas wishes on it. They're all wired. And this one's just, these are very light baby pink with gold, rose gold edge, and a darker baby pink with the rose gold edge as well. So I'm going to be incorporating the colours what are on my sign onto the wreath. I've already sprayed the wreath with bits of white snow. I didn't want too much on, but I did it and I've waited for it to dry before we start. So and I've also put on an extra tail end hanging down as well, just to set it off. So before we start then, let's go through the bits that I've got. I've cut down off of a big stem and put my own little stems on these picks. Some little very light green with a dusty white on the fern. So I thought we could add those either on the side or some in the centre. And again, I've took this off of a great big stem and put my picks on these as well. Some also eucalyptus with like a white dusty colour on them as well. I've not got the big eucalyptus out. I just wanted to add the fine, small, slim eucalyptus on that. I've only took out 3 pieces from my collection of the lamb's ear because I want to put these lamb's ear around the centre, and they are flocked as well and really soft. I love the texture of these lamb's ears, very realistic. I have got a few bits of eucalyptus out. I'll just grab a few, but in the very light grey. I didn't want too much because we have got a grey colour around the centre, in the centre. So I thought I may just dot a few of these around as well, because pink and grey go beautiful together. So I thought we'd put those in. I've also got out my fern from the company leaf, the light one, the rubber texture, to also got. I don't want, because we've got the dark spruce on here, I wanted to get light colour and put that in. So we've got that as well. And Jenny, I'm so pleased you purchased this off of Leaf as well. And I'm so glad that you love it. I said it was brilliant, and I'm sure now you see you've got it, you understand why I love it so much. So we've got those as well. I've also got out my conifer. I'm waiting for another 17 bunches of these to arrive. And this is the only dark foliage that I will be putting in, and these will go around either in the centre here coming out or some around the sides. Excuse me everybody. I've also got these pink sparkly feathers. Now they've got the clips on. I bought these oh gosh, last year some point before Christmas, probably about this time last year. So I can't quite remember where they got them from. I've took all the tags off everything because the tags on them irritate me. So I'm going to clip those on and I put those around as well. And also with the glittery pink I have got, which I've had for a while, I've got these leaves which are also very glittery. There's a lot of glitter on my desk here from the glitter coming off, but as you can see I've already used that one in the past, so that one's not on. But these are also like a fern as well, and they are beautiful. And I can't remember where I got these because, like I say, I'm sure it was from my wholesalers. I ordered these about this time last year. So I've been delving into my Christmas box. And I've also, as well, at the same time, again, ordering last year, I've got my pearly colour and sparkly berries in baby pink as well. And they are beautiful. They're on paperback. So we're going to put some of those in too. Now, I've got some baubles that I had, again, from last year. They was just in a little bag that I placed them all in. They're all in pinks. I've got just like a matte colour, rose goldy pink colour. So I've put some on long stems because they obviously don't come with stems. I've just put a stem in through the bottom there where they usually have the little, what is it? Little, I don't know, rope or gold rope to hang them on your tree. I've cut those all off and just placed that inside. So I've got those in that colour. I've got the glittery ones. I'm only using little ones. I didn't want the big ones. And then I've also got like a deeper pink as well. So again, I've cut some shorter so they can be placed in here, and then some longer so they can be around the edge. So we've got those. I've taken out just five. I'll just grab one. 5 of my pine cones. That was already, I bought like that. So I've just wired those up already and put those on. Now I've cut this off into little pieces before I started of the pink corally colour Dusty Miller, and I just want to place the odd ones around as well. And then I've thought, I'll look in my oddments, see what I have in my oddments. Now these are slightly darker pink, well, they're more of a cerise pink, but just the wildflower. You know, I know it's Christmas, but there's no reason you can't have flowers. And I thought, just to bounce off, look, the baby pink, give it something a bit more striking, and also place around the wreath. And I've also found in my oddments just 3 pieces of blossom. It's lucky it were 3, which I thought, well, we'll place those somewhere as well. And they are baby pink with white, and they are beautiful. And of course, guys, I'm not going to say it. Yes, my white Kelly Liz, because we have white with the Santa's beard, I wanted to add movement around the edge. So we're putting some of those in. And I've also got my pink little mini rose sprays where I thought we could add those in as well. And with them being a slightly darker, different shades, I thought they would go beautiful. So that is what we're going to use today. So, and my cup of coffee, I've nearly drank it. My son made it me. So if I just finish this last little bit, then we'll get started. So I'll place these all back so they're not in the front of where I'm working. Gosh, I have been preparing all with the picks and that, and I have had like 3 deliveries in the meantime. So I'm glad all my deliveries have arrived, so nobody's going to stop me, and I can just carry on and just do the video. And I've also had to deal with customers as well. I've had a young gentleman come and he wanted a bouquet, so I made him a bouquet up in artificial while he was waiting. Didn't take me long, and bless him, he's only young, but he even gave me a tip. Oh, you see, I don't ask for tips, but I said to him, no, you're okay, I don't need your tip. No, please do, you've done a wonderful job. So that tip will go towards if I want order any more flowers. So bless him, what a nice gentleman. So here we go, let's finish the last little bit. I don't usually drink at the bottom. I leave always about an inch away from bottom. I just can't drink it at the bottom. I think it's when my oldest son first started making me cups of coffee, and he'd put, instead of a teaspoon, a tablespoon of coffee in, and he didn't stir it. And as it was really strong, but I thought, oh, well, I'll drink it. Got to the bottom and the coffee was floating at the bottom, and that put me off. I think that's hence the reason I don't drink the bottom anymore. So it's his fault. My other son, he's got his car back finally, and today is his day off of work, but they have got a charity which they are doing a bike ride, well, on exercise bikes outside his workplace, and they've got to do, I think he said, a 3-kilometre ride, you know, around, just on the bike, and then once it's done, that will go to charity money from what people are donating. So I've already donated, so, and I'm not going to see him because I'm busy. So, but I said, here's your donation before you go. So here we go then, guys. I'm looking forward to this. I've done pinks again, like I say, in the past, but I've just been dying to use my Santa's one. So the others I've had have just been like sometimes baubles on the pictures, or, you know, just things like that, or a pink Christmas tree. So because I've finally found a company that does these, and I've, you know, got an account with them now, and I spotted it, and they've got other pink ones too. I had to get this one. So never mind. Anyway, let's start. I'm going to put in our conifers first, because I want to, with them being dark, I want to get these out of the way and get these glued in. And because it's spruce, the same thing, I'm just gluing it to the spine of the actual, you know, wreath. And then you can also, with the baubles, or the, you know, you can stick them onto the spruce. You haven't got to wire them around them or even have a pick on them. You can just glue them at the bottom and just place them in and let them, you know, dry. But I decided to put little picks on in case. I could easily cut them off. I just wanted to do it in case I wanted to put them in a different way. So here we go. First of all, let's start at our top. And I'm going to, again, glue that on to the spine. I'm aiming to just put 5 of these on because they are quite, you know, big. And we have got other things that I'd like to get in as well around the side. So, yes, 17 more bunches of these coming. I've had an email last night stating that they'll be on the way by the weekend. So, oh, my tub of these are going to be chock-a-block. But I've got to get prepared for Christmas. So, another one, we're going to now put that and glue that one also to the spine. I love Christmas wreaths. So on others I've got little presents, you know, little square presents with the little bows on that I used to put on. I didn't get those out. So I could try and, if I can find them, get them out and maybe add a couple. I think there was the pink, I can't quite remember. And again, attach it to the spine and sit it like that. Oh, I love this. Mind you, I do like any season. I like the changes of the colours for the season. That's what I like. It's exciting, you know, and you do different things, and it just gets me, oh, really joyful. Back to the choir tomorrow as well, and I'm super happy. Looking forward to that. So there is our conifer. Doesn't that look lovely? It's just the way it droops over. And I think that's beautiful. Right, so I don't need that one. Then I've got one bunch here that I grabbed. And then I'm going to place in some of our rubber leaf fern. I've got a few offcuts here as well. Let's just move things down. Some haven't got picks in, so I'll have to place picks in on a couple, I think 2 or 3. Let me take, in fact I'll put fresh pick in them. Oh, this is, it makes, honestly guys, it just makes me really excited doing all of this. And I'm going to just let them just hang down. Oops, I nearly got the wrong one. I'm already messing up. And just place it in and remove any excess glue, what's seeping out where you put your pick in. Oh guys, it was red hot last night. I couldn't get comfortable. Even in the evening it was really humid and I just couldn't get comfortable at all. I don't know about anybody else. It's because I'm not used to the heat. And if I get a suntan or anything, I go red. I really do. I go red before it turns brown, the colour. When I was younger, I used to sit on the mum's back garden and bathe in the sun constantly. I couldn't do that now. Oh, no. And I used to end up really red and sore. And the thing is, I never used to put any sun cream on, so my fault. But that was when I was younger. I've learnt my lesson since then. So this will be probably a big wreath because of the length of my border that I'm doing on the outer side, because I am creating a boundary on the outer side to work with. I've had to have my door open again because we're going to have it at 27 degrees in Mansfield where I am. I don't know how hot it is wherever you are, or everybody down south is Somerset. I hope you've got it as lovely as what we've got it again. And I'm going to place one of these underneath the bow. So you've got just a little bit of green hanging down onto your ribbon. I do like pinks and greys together. I think they look super. My bedroom's pink and grey, and my husband don't like pink, but I decorated it, and I said to him at the time, well, I'm doing it, so I'm decorating it. You know, he's had his say in other colours around the house, so I said, well, the bedroom's my say. I put my foot down, as occasionally us ladies have to. I've been looking about doing a craft fair. I've been trying to search where the nearest one is to myself, or even a flea market. They're even good to do, but you have to have, you know, if you decide to do one, you have to have, you know, your different products, you know, not just oh, let me do that one again, guys. You know, I think I was planning on taking, if I do it, around 30 items, you know, probably about 15 to 20 different types of styles of wreaths, and then obviously smaller objects like candlestick holders and things that we've been doing on the videos, and taking those as well. I've got a sign, you know, for when I do that sort of thing, with my business name on. Just been talking to my son about it before I started the video. I'm going to put one up there. And he said he'd come and help me. Bless, he's so nice, so kind to his mum. And he does spur me on as well. He's so grown up for his age. And very caring. And I'm going to place one behind this conifer. So there again is our boundary. See, I don't think that one's stuck. Oh, no, not as well as I'd like it, so I'll pull it out. I'll shorten the stem. and replace it. And again, if you think that it's not holding, just grab a piece of spruce and wrap it around, you know, the actual stem of my this foliage, just to keep it in that specific place, so then you know for definite it's not going to, you know, come out. Let's just check. So I'd like to see them balanced. I think this one needs to be moved slightly up. Yeah, that's better. So that's what we have with our fern. I'll put those on the floor for now, because I may not want to use those now. And then we have our little fern leaves, which I think will add another nice different texture, you know, from what we've got here and with the conifer. And just to place those in as well. So we'll put these just here. These are beautiful. I love little things like this. I'm all for cutie things, me. Oh, oh, that's the thing. I haven't moved my chair. I just thought I would keep banging into something. Let me just move it. Oh, that's better. I feel like I've got space. I felt a bit like suffocated then in that little corner in here, around here. So let's place this one as well. Put that one there. I just cut a load off, so, you know, I didn't really count, because I just thought, let's just cut a few off. If I don't use them, I can, like I say, I always say, I can put a band round them and put them back. Let's just move that spruce. You don't need really long stems on these, because if you do decide to attach it just to the spruce as well, you know, you don't really need a really long oh gosh, let me go this side, a really long stem. There we go. Has anybody else done it in a pinks before? I like the pinks and the greys, or even the ice blue. The ice blue and silver, I've done those before. Now they are stunning. And I've done silver and gold as well. They are also stunning, you know, to do those. Very elegant, the silver and gold looking ones. You don't just have to stick to the traditional, you know, colours. You know, I know there's a lot of people out there who like traditional. That's okay. I can do traditional. I've done it as we see on a video. But I don't mind. A wreath, any colour, is just as beautiful as anything. I'm going to put one. Well, shall I put one there? Or is it too close? No, I'm going to put one down here on the bow. And I am gluing these, what are at the bottom, actually onto the bow underneath instead of on the spruce. So I'm just lifting it up, and I'm going to attach it where that other fern is, and I'm going to double them up together. These bows are beautiful. Got one left. In fact, I might just put that there. Or shall I? No, I'm going to leave that one out. Right, I'm going to use now our little baby eucalyptus. The very fine one. I hope that you can see and that I'm not taking away your view again. And with these, I'm going to have these sticking, but I'm coming slightly in this is my outer border. I can still place some here, you know, but I do also want the odd ones coming in here. So I don't know how many I've got. So we'll go on the inside first, and then whatever we've got left, we'll use it on the outer side. So I'm going to place that one there. My neighbour over the road shouted me this morning asking if I was putting the kettle on. Because like I say, we do have sitting up, you know, coffees and biscuits. And we all have a chat about his days or have a laugh, you know, about anything really. But I had to say, you know, I'll make you a cuppa this afternoon after I've done the video. So he's happy about that. He's saying, don't forget. He's even got his own cup in my house. He likes to drink out of the big cups. So I went and got him a big cup. So when we have a cup of coffee, that's his cup. Not anybody even in the house touches it because they know it's not theirs. They know it belongs to him. And so yeah, he doesn't live with me, but he's got his own cup here. So that's quite good. My other neighbour who I go to the party, she's back at work. She started back when the school kiddies sort of started back after the after the summer term, because she's a lollipop lady, and also she helps out with the children in the dinner as well. Bless her. And she's already counting the days down for Christmas. So, oh, I've only got so many days left, and then I break up. I just said to her, you know, yesterday, you've only just gone back. She says, oh yeah, well, I'm looking forward to the holidays again. Oh, something, oh, I wondered what that were. That frightened me then. It's just some of my ferns fell out of its bucket on the shelf. Gosh, I don't like being scared with noises like that. So I think I'm going to put one now as well down here. Don't forget to also incorporate things like this under your bow or within your bow, so it looks like things are coming, you know, your bow's incorporated into your floral arrangement. So again, I'll put that one up there. Have that sticking out as well. Let me just have a look if I need any more. That conifer's bothering me because it's too close to each other. And that one, just arranging the conifer because I like it, because it has 3 stems on. I like it to spread like a fan. Right, so I've got one there. That one's not sitting correctly, so I'll pull that one out and I'll re-glue that. It's leaning over too much. It looks like it's droopy or it's wilted, and I don't want it to look like that. I want it to look lovely and fresh. That's better. I've put, with my sign, I have placed it at the front. I could have set it deeper in, but I wanted to show off the Santa. I didn't want him to be sank inside because it's not a big sign, so I did want to be able to see him. So I did place him at the front, and the way I've attached him, I've punctured 4 holes, top, bottom, side and side. Got floral wire and attached the floral wire around the spruce, so that brings him forward. Now if I wanted him placing deeper, I would have attached him to the back of the spine where it would be more inset, but I didn't want that because, like I say, he's beautiful. I want to show him off. This is a lovely little thing. So now I'm going to go on the outer side now and bring some round, because I've got all these left and I want to use them all because they're a lovely colour, like a grey blue. It looks like grey, like with white, and I can't make my mind up if it's a white or a bluey colour. But never mind, they're just so pretty. Put that one there at the back. In fact, I'm going to cut all these down instead of stopping and starting. Let me just measure where they're all together. So I've got them all relatively around the same length stem. Let's do these as well. There. So now I've done that, I can get rid of all these little off wire bits. As you know me, guys, I hate having mess. Oh, that's got under there. I like you to be able to see. And again, I'm not going outside of my border, you know, the perimeter. I'm staying within. Oops. I'm going to go around on the opposite side. So I'll move it this side. I've got to learn to try and work this side. I don't know if anybody else has problems doing it opposite, using your, you know, the left side if you're left-handed, or it'll probably be much easier for you and probably harder for you to do it on your left, or you may be good at doing it both. Lucky you. I wish I was. But I should be able to do it because I've had that many years experience, but it just feels awkward in my opposite hand. One there, and the last one, get that glue string on, I'm going to place here. Oh, let's have a look. Let me just turn it around just to see where if it can go anywhere. You may not see them all on the outside, but that's okay. All I'm doing is adding more foliage to fill it up, because you do also have to bring along on the outer side. I'm going to put, no, I've got one there. Oh yeah, I'm going to put it at the bottom there. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it at the side here with this so it looks equal at the top. So that's how we've got it now at the moment. I'm going to get the dusty miller and I'm going to place those in as well. I've only got 3, like I say, because I wanted these in the centre because they look very like frosty, don't they? Not the dusty miller, the lamb's ear, sorry. And they look like a frosty look. So I want them to sit near Santa. I don't want to cover his face. I'm going to just place them there. The odd leaf may just touch on the side, but my main character is the Santa that I really do want to show him off. So let me just cut these all stems down. They're not very big, these. They came from the top of it 7 inches long to the bottom. Again, like I say, I do order small pieces as well. So let's get our lamb's ear in. I'm going to place one at the top, just there. I'm going to place these in the triangular position. I'm going to put one here next to the bow and then one on this side next to the opposite side of the bow. That glue string. So there we have the lamb's ear around the Santa's sign. I think I might put these in. I've only took 5 of these out because I don't want to overload them with the pine. I just want a slight bit of traditional in it, and that's the only bit I'm going to be really what's usually traditional, what you have on your Christmas decorations or wreaths. So, in fact, if I start at the top, place one there. Cut the floral wire that I've wrapped them up in. Just place them there out of the way. Gosh, I hope my cat doesn't come in today, because if he sees those baubles, oh no, it's going to be a nightmare. I don't think he will actually, because he loves the sun, being out when it's sunny, so let's hope he does stay out. That's that one, get that glue string. Put that one there where the conifer is. Sit that there, then I'm going to have one here and one here. So that's my 5. Let's get one. I just place that there. And place this one on the opposite side. So there are now our pine cones put in. So let's see where we're going to place these. I may hold on to those, guys, I'm not quite sure. Let me just keep those there. Right, let's get our pink, or should I put the Dusty Miller in first? Yes, let's place the Dusty Miller in. I've cut these off really short because I didn't want these long, because they are quite big. So I'm going to place one as depth inside there. And again, I'll put just a few. I may just use 5 for this as well. 1, 2. I'm just turning it, everybody. I'm going to put that there. A bit of colour at the top. I know you can't see them as much, but again, I want something to go around the side, because I don't want it just plain. And I'm just turning it, everybody. So one needs to go here. That one's quite big. Let's put that stem down. Put that one in there. And then the last one. may put that underneath actually with the bow. So we've got a nice little pink at the bottom with the ribbon. So that's what we have with our Dusty Miller. Right, we're going to put our feathers in. I don't need to glue these because they've got the clips. When they'll clip onto the spruce, we're going to use them like that. And because this is turning over, you can't manipulate it. It's wired up to here. So that is how it's positioned. So for that reason, I could either go down so the tip is facing down, but with this one, because I can't turn it around because of the clip, that would have to go there. So I'm trying to follow, let's see. In fact, I may just go that position all the way. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 I got out, right. So we're going to clip that on there. In fact, let's have a look if it looks nicer on the closer. Let's just place them first. 2, 3. I might only need 5 if I'm quite honest. Yeah, 5. Oof. Right, let's clip them on. I'm going to clip them now down to the bottom of the spruce, not at the top, because I don't want them coming out, you know, quite far. Because if I did them to the tip of the spruce, you know, here, they'd be sticking out here, and that's too far past the boundary. I hope you can see. I feel like I'm moving further away. So again, I'll show you again. If I've clipped them onto the tip of the spruce, it'll be out here. So we're way, way past the boundary. So let's go to, so I'm going to the bottom of the spruce itself. If I need to alter any position wise, then I'll just unclip them and reposition them. See, that one's not sat how I'd like it. Again, let me just turn it around, guys. I'll do this first. It's good that they've got the clips on. Here, see, I like quite a few up there. I have got more of these still in the box, if I'm being quite honest. I might want another one there, because I do think these are quite pretty. So, you all know me by now. Nice and big. Oh, glitter everywhere. So, did that one, that one. Yeah, I'm going to put another one. Oops, a daisy. Up there. And I think I want one more there as well. So yeah, I do. I want one more. So I should have really got 8 out. I don't mind putting an extra one in. It makes it look prettier. Where are they? I've put them under here, I think. Yeah. Let's grab that one. There. I will turn it around, everybody. Yeah, that looks better. Gosh, there's glitter everywhere. Right, now we've got our lovely fern, and we're going to place these. I'm not having them as big one, you know, stem. I will be cutting these down. I don't know whether to cut them down singular or... Oh, don't that look beautiful? And I might, because these are actually quite long, have them deeper. Yeah, so it'll be in twos. As much as it's lovely to see the glittery stuff, oh goodness, it does get everywhere. My clothes, everything. Try my hardest not to touch. Oh, that one's joined on. All right, I'll have to have one then on its own. Cut those. Just scatter some in to start with. And again, I'm going to be placing these on the outer side because they are quite long. We're just going to place them on the outer side because we've got all the pinks up here. I want, and the Dusty Millers, you know, I've used that as depth. So I do want to have something pink what's slightly longer to set off the sides as well. I want to put one. Let's just lean that one slightly. I'm going to put one here. Don't you think it looks beautiful in pink? I love it. Don't want it too close to the pink feather. So let me just position it behind there. That's better. And you can, you know, bend the stem. They are wired. So at the back here, I'm going to place another one. Oh, very Christmassy. Take, again, I don't want to really overload it, so I've got one there. Let me just bend that forward. I may have to reposition that because it's just not doing. Let me take the glue off. Lift it and place it there. That's better, that's where I wanted it. So these are also filling in at the back as well. Let me go this side. I'm going to try and work this side. I'm going to try and do my best. One there. Yeah, one there. I think one more. I'll take that one off because for some reason the bottom two are joined together onto the stem. But I'm not going to take that off. I'm going to keep that like that. I quite like that. I can at least manoeuvre it anyway to sit how I'd like it to. So then I think I want one more down here at the back. Let's have just twist it a little bit. So yeah, it's going to go here. Let me just have a quick look this side. I think with this one I could just put one of these two single ones either side, or actually in the centre. Yeah, I'm going to join them up on the bow and put them underneath again where the others are. Oh, that looks lovely. And that's what we have with the glittery fern around the outer side. So now we do have these long ferns. Again, I don't want those sticking out. I mean, they are enormous. These are 22 inches long from the tip here to the bottom of the stem. So I could cut pieces off and add bits in. In fact, let's hold on to them because we may have a bit too much glitter. Let's try now with our berries, because we also have these baubles. Shall I do the berries? No, let me get the baubles. I'm looking forward to putting the baubles in more than anything. I love adding little accessories. So we're going to place one here, and I'm not sticking these onto the spine. These are actually being stuck onto the spruce itself. So I'm going to get the ones that I put short picks on, and I'm going to do those, and then I've got the others for the outer side, the long picks. You could use also, if you wish, you know, group a few up together. And these are just going to be placed around. So I'm going to do the dark pink, the glitter, and then the matte. And then I go back to the dark pink again. So then dark pink. The glitter. And then the matte. We'll put the matte here. So I've got 3 left. So I could easily, I mean, the darker pink would look lovely in the centre, or I could group them up and put them in the centre, because, or do I have them there? I don't know. I do like putting things in the middle. I'm putting them in the middle. So I'm going to get a bit of floral tape, and I'm going to group these up. I'm going to use white, I think. I've got white corsage tape, and I'm going to put them at different heights. Let me move that here. So I'm going to have one higher than the other, and so on. So they're not all at the same height. And just get the floral tape and go around. Oh, it sticks to you because it's very sticky. Let's get the glue on. Let me just turn it so I can position it correctly. In fact, I'll turn it that way. So we've got those there. So I'm going to put, we've got 2 of each of different the different baubles. So let's have a look. Oh, I've put one of those in. It's that one. Stick that a bit further up. I'm just placing them. So it's that one next. And that's how I'm going to have it around the sides. Let me just check though first. Yep. So let me just start placing one. I'm not cutting these either on the stem because I do want them to stand out. I have to check where I'm putting them, where I've put them. And that one can go there. In fact, that may need a bit of support from, you know, a spruce. That's better. Bring that one there. Oh, let me just cut that bit in a... Because on these picks, they go thinner at the bottom. Oh, we'll put that one there. That one may need a little help as well. Oh my good gracious. So then that one would have to go there, I think. Again, I will turn it around, guys. When it comes to little things like this, I like to just see what I'm doing. Did I put that in now? See, I can't remember what I've glued in. Oh, I've got the glue string hanging on. And then that one, yeah. Right, that's how I've placed them on there. I just can't make my mind up whether I want to put the grey eucalyptus in, or I could even push these up because they do move up. So I could push them up to the top and make them smaller, and just have them. Yeah, that looks better. So yeah, instead of having them long out. For some reason I'm doubting that. So you know my saying, everybody, if in doubt, take it out. Or if you've not put it in, if in doubt, leave it out. I don't know what, you know, that's how I think. Because I always say, if you doubt it and then once you've already put it in and you don't like it, then you've got to remove it. And you may not like you know, it may leave a mess, or who knows. Especially on the spruces, it will take the spruce out with it if you pull things out. I don't know how many have I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, I don't want 6. We'll leave one out. Oh. Oops, a daisy. Right, I'm going to cut these small. Because I'm going to use these just instead of sticking out. So if I show you, I'm going to like place them like that. So if I put one here, one there. Oops, a daisy. I'll just place it on there, and there, One there. So that's how I'm going to place them, glue them in. Oh, don't it look beautiful? I love anything like this. Right, let's start where I've sort of place those in. I'll put that there. Oops. Gosh, I'm getting daft. I keep, doing silly mistakes. Then I'm going to place this one here. Move that one up a little bit more. Cut a bit more off the stem. Because I'm only sticking these onto the spruce as well. I'm not actually sticking these onto the spine. Because they're very light, so, you know, and the glue, the Gorilla Glue does hold very well. And so they won't come off. I'm going to put that one up there. So that's going alongside with the lambs here. So I don't want that one. Now, you see it's the floral. Before I put the berries in. Yeah, I'll put the berries in near the end. Because then I can see how much space we have. Right, let's have a look at our floral. And again, you get 3 or 4 flowers on one stem. You know, you've got 2 buds and then 2 flowers. And I want to obviously bring some in around here. So let me just put it and just see. Oops, caught it on something. Yeah, because I think with some of the other ones, they will be sticking out slightly. But I want to put a few berries around Santa in the centre. So I'm holding back with the berries. So how many shall I put in? Maybe 5. So 1, 2, 3. As you can see, I'm cutting them really short. 5. I'm cutting them, 2 inch. 2 inch. So I am taking a lot of it off. I'm going to save these stems that I've cut off, because again, if I've got a flower head and it's missing its stem, I can use these to glue it on, and they will save on pennies too. So if I place that one there, I don't know, that one could go there. Hey. Oh, I can't see, so I'm just placing it. And that like that. Let me turn it around and just check that it's equilateral. Right, that one's just slightly different. That's better. Gosh, that was not bad judging. Especially on the my left side, which is your right side. Yeah, I'm going to place that there. And I'm gluing these stems onto the conifer one. Let me just push it a bit further in, because I do want some as depth as well. Once I've done this side, guys, I'll turn it round. It's just, like I say, it's just awkward for me. Like I say, it shouldn't be, but it just doesn't feel right. That one to that conifer, I'm gluing it. And then that one. Then I'll put that onto that conifer stem. Just slightly, it's not sticking out a bit yet. Oh God, it's already gluing. Let me take that glue off. Oh my gosh, that's a dog. I just wondered what had happened there. Right, let's place it back in. There we go. So I don't think I need any, because if I put some around the edge, let's just show you, because they're quite long stem, there's no foliage on it, you're going to see the stem, and the stem is not going to look very professional. I could bring them out if I push them further in. Let's see. Gosh, I'm changing my minds again. Such a naughty woman. Because it'd be nice actually to put them on the outer side. In fact, it will, yeah. I'm going to do it. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put them out my way so I don't add any more. Because when I've just looked down the side, it's just mainly, you know, foliage. There's no floral. So I'm going to extend the floral and bring it out. So let me just check with my lily, because I don't know whether they could come out and act as the boundary, because I don't want them in the centre. So I'd bring those out. So it might be a rose, lily, and so on. So let's get 5. 1, 2, whoops, 3, 4, 5. So I don't want those. In fact, that's a shorter stem. So let me change that for a longer one. Put those on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 5 of those and 3 of those. And then we've got our berries. Right, let's get this in. Now I've done that. Oh, let me measure how far I want to cut the stem by the back. So there, so I need it there. So if I cut that one and then measure all the others with it, and I've left this stem from underneath the flowers 5 inches. So that's as far as, you know, I'm cutting these 3 inches more than the others. Right, so that's those. Righty, here we go. Let me just see. Because I've got the 2 there, as you can see there, with these I'm placing them in the centre of these, but on the outside. So that will be placed, if you can see, like that. So it's in the middle of those 2 there, but on the outside. So we'll do that. Let me just go right in. Like that. Just check that it's not popping out the back. I can't see it. Oh, Wonderful. So then the next two are there, so this one will be coming here. Let me just go around here. Oh, how pretty. You know, I do love pinks, everybody. I love any colour, but, you know, pastels, they're just so dreamy. It's a dreamy colour, very romantic. I know red roses are romantic, but, oh, I just find anything like this very dreamy. I'm going to put one under here. So we've got a bit of floral at the bottom, and then there'll be one here and then one here. I'll just cut another bit off. I'm going to take about another inch off. So let's move this side. So there. So this one will be around here. And the other one on here. Around here. So that's how we've got those now, the roses as well on the outer side, and I think that helps, you know, just to fill in these as well. Let me just slightly bring that one up. If I can twist it. Right, let me play with that one, because looking at the up there. Yeah, this one's too close to that one, so I'm going to pull that out, take off the glue again. And let's get some more glue on it and reposition it. So it needs to be here. Oh, I've got glue all over my hand. So I'm just checking, everybody. See you later. Enjoy your charity bike ride. Have fun. I think I might just pop that like that. Let's just check. Yes, that's better. Now we're going to put in our lilies. So everywhere we've got on the outer side, move up. Everywhere on the roses on the outer side, there will be a lily in the centre of those. And this is also going to, like I say, this is going to act as our boundary, but also give it movement. Because I know we've got bits of movement with the conifers and that, but with the roses and the Dusty Miller set inside, and also, you know, around here, it looks sort of, you know, compact there. So we're going to add the movement on the outside, and then with these deeper wild ones, that movement is going to then be added on the inside. So along with our berries, I won't forget the berries. I love the berries. Right, so there's one, there's one. So we're going to place this. Just make sure it's all sitting correctly. coming inwards, and I don't want that to do that. I can't stop it really. We'll see what it's like further on. I know my neighbour's in, the dog's barking. It's a good sign. Knowing when your neighbours are in. So rose, rose. So I'm going to put one as well under here, because I want some at the bottom as well. Just again, like I say, for the movement. The dog might even be barking because my cats are outside. As soon as she sees cats, she is constantly barking. And because my neighbour lives opposite from my house, straight opposite, the dog can always see the cats. But the weirdest thing is, when she's took a dog for a walk, and then the cats are on the garden, and my white cat especially, but she won't back away from no dog. Now my ginger one, Marley, he'll probably hiss and then run away. But my white one, she stands her ground, and you know the noise cats make when that terrible whiny noise. When Maisie over the road comes and she's walking, and my white cat's there, Maisie's trying to get to the cat, but then once the cat starts hissing and doing that noise, Maisie wants to run away. Not the cat, the dog. It's so funny, but when she's over on her yard, it sounds like that she wants to really get to my cats and, grab hold of them. But as soon as Maisie meets up with them, it's Maisie who wants to run for her dear life. Because my white cat Evie, she will not back down to any dog. It is so funny. And my neighbour's like, oh, control your cat. I'm like, no. It's not usually cats that, will stand up to dogs. But yeah, she says, oh, your cat's out, our dog's trying to get to your cat. But then when she does, no, off she runs. I've never ever seen that before. So I think that's absolutely hilarious. I just can't stop laughing. Even my friend says to her dog, oh my God, you're supposed to be, the cat's supposed to be frightened of you, not you frightened of the cat. Yeah, it is quite a funny thing. So as you can see, I've placed in all the calla lilies around, just to give the white in it and also that extra movement. So because we've got these, I wonder if we've got anything lighter though, to keep with the light. Oh guys, here we go. Oh my goodness, I've got all, you'll see me looking down here because all my little wildflowers are in the buckets on the third shelf up. I've got 5 rows of buckets. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I've just come up with, oh no, I have about, oh my. Here we go. Gypsophilia. Now I've got the 2 types of gypsophilia, the baby pink and the cerise coloured pink. Right, what was that? Oh, that was some purple one. Now, will that be too much? Or would the cerise one be better? Oh gosh, I don't know. I can't make my mind up. I know I shouldn't have just looked. I should have stuck to what I pulled out of my buckets. I am terrible. Let's have a look. But then again, we're putting as berries in. So where are we putting as berries? Let me pull one off. Oh gosh, these are unsecure. Oh. And these are wired all the way to the top. So do I put the berries here? Let me turn it just to have a quick look. Oh no, no, take the gypsophilia out. No, I've just looked, it just doesn't look right. Let me just place. I might have to put them in slightly a bit more. But I do need floral around Santa. I don't like that one, it's not got 3 on. It's just, because I just don't want to hide him. Cut that down. We definitely need one there. Oh yeah, I'm going to stick with these. Right, that's only got, we're going to pair them together. And then that one. You have to bear with him and guys, when I'm trying to figure a look out, I go ever so quiet. My husband loves it. Well, don't all husbands say that? When the wife's quiet, it's bliss. I don't think they realise what we feel like. They don't ask though, do they? But oh, I bet if all those ladies got together, we'd have a few agreements concerning that side. That is better. And then with these, I'm going to bring these in. Right, that's on its own, so I may group them 3 together. Yeah. So 1, 2. I'm going to rip them all out. Oh gosh. I'll show you what the actual wire looks like underneath. I've just removed it all off, well, majority of it. And when they're on the paper bag, that's the wire behind it. It's not, you know, like a floral wire. It is like really quite stiff. So I'm going to save that because I could use that for something. So I'll remove that rest of the paper of it later. But I'm going to have that. Save on my pennies. I could use it for something. I could even make a design out of it and twist it into a funny shape and spray it a different colour and add it to a floral arrangement. Just silly things like that. Get this paper. It is awful, this paper. I know they try to give it the natural look, but it's terrible. I don't mind though. Like I say many times, it's all in a good day's work. We don't want that gypsophilia, so let's get rid of that. I'm not going to look at no more of my flowers because I'm happy at the moment by looking at that, how that is. So I'm not going to confuse myself anymore. I'll turn it around in a moment to show you how I've placed the little cerise wildflower, sorry. You may agree on where I've placed them. They set the centre off quite nicely. So I've cut all those berries down. I don't want another stem of berries, so we'll get rid of those. We still have this blossom. Let me just see if I'm going to add that in. No. That blossom spoils it now, so I'll put those on the floor. Right, I'm going to turn it around and show you where the little wildflower is. And I think personally that because they're a deeper pink, it sets off around the centre. You notice those when you look at it. So because you notice those, you're focusing in the centre. It's a trick of the eye, you know, what you do. By putting something quite bright or cerise colour, you know, and, you know, against pales, really pastel pale colours, by placing it around where your focal point is, your eye immediately draws in to the centre. So the Santa then will be noticed. And don't you think that looks beautiful? Oh my gosh, guys. I just love it. So let's get these in. Because I've cut these short, they will be being attached to the spruce. I don't mind if some are wispy, because again, like I said, I want a bit of wispiness in the centre. So we're going to place these, stick them onto spruce. I'll bring that one actually up there. I could get a bit of the spruce to hold it up there. I've put two together here. Let's take this greenery off. I don't want the greenery because that on them, yeah, they fray. So I don't want to add those on. I'm not gluing these or taping these up together. What I'm going to do is just place them side by side with each other into the, you know, attach them to the spruce. I'm going to do one at a time. So that one there. And then that one with it as well. Then we've got this one. I have got some more of these, so if I feel I need one there, because I've got one there, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to have to, let me just cut another one off, guys. I don't like it in fours. Not there anyway. I want one with 3 on. Where's one with 3 on? Oh, let me get the bunch. Oh, I'll find one immediately, look. So I'll put that back. They can go in the bin. Don't want that. All that. I'm just going to cut the prongs off where I've pulled the leaves off, because I don't want those showing, because that then gives the sort of a feeling like something's dropped off. So where did we say? Here. So I'm going to take that right to the bottom as well, to the spruce. Because it's got 3 little flowers on, you can spread them. And then one here. Just move it open. I've got it on the hand. Oh, don't that look lovely? Oh, guys, you have to try a pink one. You have to. And especially ladies, you know, who like pink. I mean, there's not many gentlemen who like a pink colour. Like I say, my husband doesn't. But usually it's, majority, it's ladies that go for the pinks. And oh, I think, you know, when I've done pinks before in Christmas, women spot it and they love it. Especially me. Oh, gosh. Right. Brown tape. We're going to now see 5. I could put them in singular, but then you wouldn't really see them. So I'm going to put 3 stems together. That's 1. That's 2. Oops, the daisy one's caught around it. 3. 4. Oh, I want one more. Well, I'm going to cut off one little bit. I won't pull it off, I'll just cut it off. And I can join that up. So then I've got 5 where I've, bunched 3 little stems together, and I'm going to now, attach them with my brown tape. Oh, look at all the mess. Sorry guys if you're thinking, oh, here she goes again. It's just a habit, it really is. Right, so let's bunch 3s up in 3s. And I'm taking the tape right to the bottom. I told my son I might go down and watch him do this charity keep fit on the exercise bike. He says it may take him at least 2 hours in this red hot sun. He says that yes, they're under a gazebo, but that doesn't stop the heat. I mean, the gazebo isn't closed off, it's open out into the fresh air. It's only got the top part, the roof bit, and all the 4 sides are open to the public. So I says, don't you realise? He says, oh, we've got a roof. I says, don't you realise that the heat will come in around you? It doesn't come from the top down in onto you when you've got a roof. You won't feel that. I says, it'll come in around you. I says, and it's going to get you. I says, and you are going to be sweating. And because he used to have a bike, but then obviously as they get older, and they leave school, they're not interested in having a bike, then it becomes cars. So then the bikes end up being either thrown away or given to charity if they're still in good condition. Well, my son's hardly ever rode theirs, so mine was in good condition, so I gave mine to charity. I'd rather somebody else, some little person or young man or young lady, young kid, let them have the joy of it. What my sons really weren't really bothered, let them have it. Because some parents can't afford it, bless them. And the little son, it's just the thought of, this is where I get soft. It's the thought of seeing, if, because there is people out there, unfortunately, which is quite sad, who the parents aren't on, don't have great finances, and they can't afford everything that the child's friends' parents have got for theirs. And you can see the look on your own child's face, looking like, oh, only if I had one, it's a sad look. Oh, and that gets me. That does get me. So my kids' bikes they'd hardly been used. They were relatively, I'd say, well, there weren't even no wear on the tyres, to be quite honest. And I rang up a charity for children and asked them if I could donate 2 bicycles. They came out and had a look, and they said, are you sure? But they don't look like they've been used. I said, they hardly have. They've hardly been on them. Are you sure? Don't you want to sell? I said, no, I don't want to sell them. The money side doesn't mean nothing to me. If I can help some little poor child, like I say, whose parents haven't got good finances, so be it. Let them get the joy out of it, and I did, and they couldn't thank me enough. And I said, there's no need to thank me. I'm thinking of the little children, it's just the way I think. I just don't like to see little children, innocent children, really sad because they haven't got some luxuries what the friends may have, and that hurts me. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't see the look on the face. It makes me cry, if I'm being honest. It's so, it really does. Anyway, I've manoeuvred these around in different positions. together, and now I'm going to place these here. So we've got them just above around here, around the cerise pink wildflowers. And that's how I'm going to position them, because we've got all the glitter and the glittery feathers and the baubles all on the outside. So I want something, like I said, with a bit of glitter on around the centre. I've even asked my autistic son if he wants to learn to drive. I knew what his answer would be. Oh no, Jordan, and you can take me anywhere. That's his brother Jordan. Sorry. That's not nice, is it, when he's relying on us? I mean, I know a few autistic people who've had a go at the... Because, I mean, they have to have special lessons. And it may take them longer. But that doesn't matter. How many people fail the test and it could take them 5 years before they even actually pass it? My sister took five tests, and she still didn't pass. I passed first time. My youngest son passed first time. So who's to say that my autistic son couldn't pass first time? But he'd rather be taxied around. He'd rather use us as a taxi. But hey, if he's not interested, I'm not going to force him. I think he'd be scared, to be quite honest. I really do. You know, of the road and everything. Because his attention span isn't, you know, is easily led. So if he saw something going off, he wouldn't concentrate, I don't think, on the road. Maybe I'm doubting him, but it's only from what, you know, I've seen as being his mother. So that, I think, would frighten me, to be quite honest. But if he ever did, oh, great. But no, he's got no, you know, he's not even wanting to. He's just not interested. I don't think that's stuck in now. Let me cut that a bit. So I've got two sisters, and like I say, the one that my mum lives with, who lives over an hour away from me. But my other sister lives, you know, about 10-minute drive from me. That's the one who tried to do all the lessons and just didn't pass. So in the end, she gave up. So I wouldn't. If I didn't pass first time, I would have carried on going. Let's just bring that in there a bit. Manoeuvre that one down so that they look like they're all going around. And spread them. And again with that. That one I want down a bit further, I think. So that's what we have, everybody. Now let me stand afar and see. Oh my goodness, I would love that on my door. It's better when you stand afar and I can see it from your view, everybody. Oh yeah, I like that. I really do like that. I don't know whether to keep it till Christmas. I was going to keep the picture frame one till Christmas. I have kept it, thinking I'm going to put that on at Christmas. But oh my goodness, guys, I don't know. I think I've changed my mind. I might sell the picture frame one now. Now I've saw that. Oh, if not, I'll make another one. Oh my goodness, I love it. Let me bring it forward and show it you. Oh, I have got to. Oh, it's quite heavy. Oh my goodness, everybody. Let's have a closer look. There's my Santa. I'm hoping I've got this because I'm not looking at the camera. So my Santa and all my lamb's ears around it. The roses, you see, Christmas. It's no reason you can't have floral. And all the beautiful berries and the beautiful ribbon. That's the ribbon up close. You can see. I will fluff that back up. And then you've got your glittery feathers. of course my favourites, my little calla lilies. And then your baubles scattered around on the outer side as well as acting as depth on that side. So I hope that's a good, you can see that quite well. I'm trying to move it in case. Let's have a look. Oh, and there's the tail end. As I can see, it goes up. I'll keep going until you maybe see the end of it. But isn't that a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful colour? Oh, guys, I love it. Oh, my husband will probably say, you're not putting pink on our door. And with me having a grey, dark grey door, that will look fabulous. I don't think he'd say that anyway, but oh my gosh, I've fallen in love with this one. I really have. I can't stop. I'm going to take him multiple pictures, and I think because I've got to order some new flyers for my business, this is going on one of them for definite. So yeah, I love it. Oh, so let me put that there, guys, and let me just get rid of some of my rubbish. I want those, and I'm going to keep that. Get rid of all my tape. Stick it to my fingers. So while I'm doing that, I'll leave you to just have a good look and let me know what you think. I mean, some people may not be into pinks, you know, but that's okay. You know, you can't please everybody. So, but, oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm just popping these away, guys. Goodness me. Yeah, I think I'm either gonna make myself another one or keep that and make another one for the customers. Because I am considering going to a craft fair as well. And so I could make one for a craft fair or keep this one. Oh, I don't know, I'm getting my words muddled up. Keep this one for myself or take it to the craft fair and make myself another one. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah. If I do say so myself, I think that is stunning. I really do. I don't like bigging myself up, but oh, it's just got me that better than the last one I did. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that. I don't know how long the video is. It's probably over an hour and a half again. I don't know until I look. But I'm not bothered about that. You know, you can stop the video when you like if you're busy and catch up on it later. I've done that many times. So again, I hope you enjoyed that. And give it a go. In pinks or whether ice blue or, you know, just silver and green or silver and white, silver and gold, anything, or gold and rose gold together. Oh, it would look fabulous. Anything. But, you know, and add your sparkly bits and your baubles. I was going to get the presents out, but I don't think I need them looking at that. I really don't. So, again, I hope you enjoyed that. Please give it a go in any colour and send us some of your pictures as well. I'd be honoured to see them. You may, like I say many times, you may inspire me to, you know, try that colour scheme. You know, I'm not one for copying design, but the colour scheme, I would give it a go, or maybe just add something extra of my own in as well. So yeah, and I hope you know, please share and well, let me get this bit right because I'm not overwhelmed by it. Please subscribe and share to your friends and family, and give us a thumbs up or give us a small comment on what you actually think of it. I think it's lovely. So I'm just going to go off now and finish just another 2 orders I've got to do, and then I'm out on the garden. They're only small orders, so I'll be out on the garden or making a cuppa for my neighbour over the road because he won't stop until I get him one. So again, enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and you know, have a wonderful day. And thank you so much again for all your comments. And Jenny, as I said, if I can find them, you know, those, I know what they are called, I think they was called apple bud or something like that. But if I can find them from where I got them from, I will surely let you know, my darling. But I haven't researched for them as of yet. So, but I will. I don't forget, I will. So again, enjoy all the rest of your day, everybody. And I'll see you again tomorrow. So take care and bye-bye.